After this video, inshallah ta'ala, you will want to make hijrah tomorrow if you don't already want it. And to start off, there's this beautiful hadith where the Prophet says that be in this world as if you were a stranger or a traveler. And unfortunately, somehow, most Muslims in the West, they are living like permanent resident. They think they're gonna stay here forever. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Simon. I run this account together with my dear brother of mine, not real brother, but a revered brother, just like me. We made hijrah. We left the West. He just did it recently, alhamdulillah. I did it 4 years ago. So I know what I'm talking about. And I'm here to help you to take that step. We're here to help you, inshallah. And if you're like this and you feel comfortable being in the West, this is probably going to hurt a little bit. Muslims that are living in the West thinking they're going to stay there, they build or have built their life around comfort and no clarity, around dunya, having no directions, no purpose, nothing. Work first. I have to come on time. I need to please my boss, my non-Muslim boss that can't even pronounce my name properly and don't want me to pray. And then errands, right? Commitments, all these things, family, right? Then maybe a little bit Netflix because you deserve it, right? Then if there's time for salah, sure, you all the salah you missed during the day, you pack it all together at the end of the day. But that's not the mindset of a traveler. That's not the mindset of a Muslim, but that's not what the hadith is about. You should, the Prophet said that be in this dunya as a traveler. This is a mindset of someone who thinks they're gonna stay forever, and that is why you're in a lot of pain. I know it. I've been there, because deep down, you're not supposed to be here. Like every time they shove these weird ideologies down my kids' throats. Every time I need to explain to my kids who Allah is and they forget, but they can remember about evolution and Darwinism, and you get this feeling, this nagging feeling that you should not be here. You don't belong here, basically. This world is not home. Like the dunya is not our home, by the way. Like Jannah is our home, but especially the West. The thing is, it will give you just enough money, just enough food, and just enough convenience to forget why you were created in the first place. Until you wake up one day, you're overweight, out of shape, you neglected your health, you're spiritually numb. Like you can, like, I hear this a lot, like a lot of Muslims, they memorize half of the Quran, 20% of the Quran, and now they only know Qul huwa Allahu ahad and Al-Fatiha. Forget all, like they've forgotten all the other, subhanAllah. And you're disconnected from your purpose, the real purpose. You memorize your work calendar, you know exactly the name of this person and this time and this whatever, but you've forgotten the akhirah. So how do you shift back into the mindset of a traveler? I mean, the good news here are that it's easy. Step one, you need to simplify things. Like imagine a traveler, like when you travel to a country, you don't bring your whole house with you. You travel light. So don't carry that extra baggage. So start cutting down what's weighing you down. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Right? So one way to do this, for example, is instead of spending all that time building someone else's business, for example, waking up, like going to a job, you need that money. I know you do. So obviously don't leave that. But why don't you at least spend 30 minutes a day, on a skill that might eventually replace that job financially, right? So you got to start somewhere. And step two, stop investing in the West. Like, Stop planting all your seeds there. You're passing through. It's like, the saying that when you travel, you don't build your house on top of a bridge. You wait until you pass on the other side, and that's where your house will be, right? And that's why, subhanAllah, all these new fatawa or fatwas that makes it okay to take these riba loans to buy houses in the West, they're so dangerous. Like, obviously, I don't know what they're thinking about, right? Yeah, don't do this, by the way. But it's so dangerous. Even if you think it's halal, don't you realize they're doing it to keep you here? Because the population growth in the West is declining rapidly. Like they've been knowing this for decades among the non-Muslims, by the way. So do you really think about this? Do you think that all these countries and governments, they would just let you stay in the West if they didn't need you, if they didn't get something out of you? If you think that, you're wrong. So you need to shift your investments to what lasts. Don't take these riba loans or justify haram. Invest in the Quran. Learn your deen. Invest in the skills to get you out of the West, whatever that might be. Find a community, improve your character, and then build your portable or remote strength as a Muslim. Step 3. So this is what I call the 3 Fs. So if you want to make hijrah, there are 3 things you need. You need faith, you need finance, and you need fitness. So you need to be a strong Muslim, like in your deen, because hijrah is going to test you. Just like the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he made hijrah from Mecca to Medina, when the Muslim made hijrah, the Mahajirun, they were tested, they lost everything. Now, alhamdulillah, you don't have to be in that position. That's the beautiful thing about hijrah today. You don't have to do that. But you need to be strong in your faith. You need to be strong in your finances, your skills, like knowing how to deal with finances and knowing how to make money, halal, online. And you need to be strong in your fitness. And while I'm saying that, you need to have a strong body. Because when you get sick in a country that you're not a citizen in, it might be tricky, right? Depending on the country, obviously, but it might get tricky. So you don't want to, go on hospital visits every other week. You want to be in a good shape. So wherever you go, Dubai, Turkey, Medina, wherever you go, that power you have, that strength you have is always going to be with you. That's the beautiful thing of a traveler, right? It's like, I want to make a video about this, but Abdurrahman bin Aus, one of the companions, one of the Muhajirin, when they came to Medina from Mecca, he met the Ansar, the people of Medina that were supposed to help them, right? So I believe the person that was appointed to him by the Prophet ﷺ, from the Ansar, he told him, look, I have my 2 wives. You can pick one of them to marry. I will divorce her. Okay? And here's my wealth. You can take half of this. I mean, that's a good deal. Who wouldn't want that? But subhanAllah, look at this. Abdurrahman bin Auf, may Allah be pleased with him, he said no. He said, point me to the direction of the market. He wanted to be independent because he knew he had that power within him. He had the ability to do whatever it took, whatever it would take to get to the position to get back. He lost everything, but he can get it back. And you know what? This companion, he became one of the richest men in Medina. So that's what I'm saying. You need to bring that power with you. Otherwise, you are going to be, if you're scared of poverty and you have that mindset that I need my job and everything, you are poor. I don't care how much money you have in the bank, you are poor. I know brothers, they have hundreds of thousands in the bank and they still feel like they cannot take the step to make hijrah. That blows my mind, bro. So, be a traveler. Step 4, surround yourself with fellow travelers. Because the moment you isolate yourself, shaitan is going to get you, 100%. And the moment you copy the locals, like in the West, the non-Muslims, you're going to forget who you are, right? Because you're not like, even if you decide to make hijrah tomorrow, you're not, inshallah, everything is possible with the will of Allah, but most likely you won't. You need to prepare. You need to build yourself up. That might take months or years. So during that time, you don't want to be alone in that, because Shaitan is going to do all the weird things. He's going to do, put all the weird wiswas, all he's going to use all the tools in his toolbox. You don't want to replace your Muslim name with a Western nickname they can pronounce easily. Like, again, Prophet ﷺ told us to live like travelers, but you cannot do that when your entire life is about staying stuck in the West. And this is why me and the other brother I mentioned, Colby, we built this channel, this community, Mahajim mode. So instead of this monk mode these non-Muslims have, we have Mahajim mode. We know we're going to be travelers. This is not dunya is not our home. Akhirah is our home, right? Me and Kobe, we made hijrah. We both struggled. We made mistakes. We moved too fast in some areas, too slow in others. And we realized most Muslims in the West, they actually do want out. They want to leave. But they don't really know what's required to make it right, to do it right. So to be clear here, right? Mahajim is not a motivational group. It's not like just, sorry about that, the camera just died on me. The temperature was too high or something. I know it's a very hot topic, so I get it. So what I was talking about is this Mahajim. It's not a motivational group, and it's not just like Muslim sharing reminders. It's what I would say a community or a movement for Muslims in the West, like you, and you know that the Western lifestyle is not sustainable spiritually, physically, financially. That's why we made this community. So apart from this channel and our social media accounts, we have a community on Discord, right? As of now, when I'm recording this, is on Discord. And inside it, we run a 7-day challenge. So we call this the tutorial mode. So this is for all beginners. Like, even if you've planned hijrah for a long time or just thought about it, it helps you to uncover the things holding you back, mentally, financially, spiritually, so that you can unlock this and get out. And also build the core habits you need. Like, while you're building these skills to get out, you need to stay grounded in the West. So you need certain habits. And we're helping you out with that. And you're going to learn the practical skills that are going to give you those real exit options to get out of there, right? Whether it's about making money online, or whether or not it's about learning a new language, getting in shape. And also, we're going to give you your own personal hijrah exit plan, like how to go from zero to hijrah. And this is going to be built with mentors, not just like giving you motivation. And we're going to show you what's needed. We will walk with you while you build it, so that when Allah opens that door for hijrah, you're not scrambling, you're not scared, none of that. You're ready. You're 100% ready, and you're just going to jump out through that door. So if that's you, the link to the community to join this is going to be in the bio, in the description, in the I said link in the bio. That's what you say on, yeah, that's not what you say on YouTube. Link in the description, and also the first comment, and everywhere. You're not gonna miss it. And the best part of it is free. So I don't know, like, if you're still watching this, I have no idea what's holding you back. Go and join us. Start that 7-day trial mode, and obviously once that's done, you're gonna get access to a bunch of other stuff, and everything's, alhamdulillah, for free. So see you on the inside. That was a good one.